Predicting a short squeeze? Why do these stocks go up 300, 400, 500, 600, 1,000% in one day? What is going on? What is fueling this type of action? Going to show you guys a real live trade with real money in real time. A real trade. Unlike a lot of people, even unlike myself sometimes, who make these videos in hindsight, I'm going to show you how I predicted this move, the overall setup, what I was looking for, and why I believed that this stock was going to squeeze like it ended up doing. So I'm going to show you guys the trade, making over $500 on this overall setup, and showing you kind of the battle and all of that fun stuff right here in this video. So make sure you guys stay tuned. MTP trying to get going here, watching to see what happens here at 345 area. Put an order out there at 350. See if it gets filled. See if we can get a squeeze above $4 here on MTP. Pre-market high 425. So looking to see if this can't get going over $4 up there to 425 or higher. Got a halt level right at $4. So looking to see if we can get maybe stuck in a halt here. Look at this thing squeezing, baby. I want to see a push over $4 here on MTP. I want to see it. It's gonna happen. Low float. It's got 6 million shares in the float. Had a couple other stocks already halted today. Everyone's got the FOMO. It's Friday, baby. Let's see. Over $4 here on MTP. Sold a little bit there at 370 just to lock some profit in. Having a little bit of trouble there, but she might still go here. Let's go. Let's see if we get a nice little pullback maybe to the 350 area again. EBO in, pushing up to $7 now. I'm going to grab some there at the 64s. Look for this push over $4. It's coming. Look at the buyer stepping up there, 470. He's trying to squeeze this thing. Look for that push over 75 here if it can get up there. Over 75 would really, I think, start the rocket ship here for that push to 4. Just doesn't want to pop through there. 350 will be my stop here. There's a squeeze. We're looking for over $4 here. Let's go, baby. Getting a little tricky up there at the 80s, so taking a little bit more profit there. Just a little bit. Looking to see if we can't get a push over 4 here. Got all the way up there to the 95s. I saw another 300 there at the 82s. It's just now it's going to go. No, it's going to go. It just was looking a little weak there for a second. Still got 400 shares left. Looking for this final push here over $4. Up to 4 now. Looking for the break over 4. Come on. Got that pre-market high there at the 425 area. Retest that and break through it. Trying to get this break over $4 here. Only got 400 shares left. Might look to add some more if this does pull back. I'm going to add some more at the 70s. See if we can't finally get this squeeze up here. That might have been a bad idea. We'll see. Looking for the 450s to hold support here. And losing that support there. Let's see if we'll give it just a little bit more time here to... And... for a break back over 360 here. I'm gonna jump in there, 359. Look for a push up here. A little bit of looks like it might be a fake out here. 350 support holding there again. Let's see. Bounce back it up. Give him a little bit of time here. Only got 1,000 shares. See if this can get going again. Hitting a wall of sellers every time it pops up here. All right, let's give this one a little bit of time. See if it can't squeeze above $4 like we've been looking for. Been looking for this move all morning, or not all morning. Been looking for this move this morning to break over that $4 area. Let's see if we can finally get that action that we're looking for. Nothing else really moving around right now, so I think there's a possibility of this squeezing. Over 75 should, again, light the igniters. The longer it consolidates here at the 350 level, the better the chance this thing wants to squeeze. So we'll just let it do its thing for now. Holding above the VWAP, that 45 level, looking to hold through that 45 level here. I'm going to jump out. Some crazy volume on this thing. Look at the volume on this thing right now. Crazy volume. She's crazy volume. Going to 4. 410. Looking for a squeeze here up for the halt level. Taking a little bit there. Looking for the rest to go into this halt. Hold the rest into the halt here. Got a halt level at 430. If we can get up there. The pre-market high is $4.25. I think we can squeeze above that. I think so. I think so, boys. up to 425, pre-market high, 425 up there now. Looking for a little bit more on this thing. I like to get 430s to get 200 shares sold there in the 430s. Put an order out there, 425 getting filled. There it is. Pushing again, 430s. Still looking, I like to see this thing just go full on parabolic at this point, but I'm not sure we're going to get it. Doesn't seems to have a little bit of trouble here at the fours. Looking, see if this can't bounce back up. Look to sell some more in the 420s, or maybe look, yeah, 420 area. Taking a little bit more there. Just looking a little weak right now just to lock that down. It's got 293 shares still left here. See how it reacts to the $4 area. I knew this thing was going to squeeze. I just knew it. As long as it held, like I said, as long as it held this area here, this 350 area, she was going to squeeze, right? She was going to squeeze here. Still looking for that parabolic move. Like, just give me like a 450 area, you know? Like, let's go. Let's go. Over 420 again should obviously get the rocket ship going here. We can see if we can hold $4 here for a second, and then squeeze back up above 420. Over 420. Look for over 420. Over 420. There it is, 420. Trying to get through there. No, having a little bit of trouble again. A little bit of trouble. A little bit of trouble. I'm going to lock another 100 there at the 415s, not to be greedy, and kind of watching this $4 level. If it can't hold, I will get out at the $4 break. The $4 area breaks. If $4 breaks, I'm getting out. Look at the buyers there at 410 again. 410 buyers stepping up there. Buyers stepping up here. So let's see if we can get one more squeeze out of this thing. $4.15 big seller sitting there, level 2. $4 coming back down here. Watching closely. Let's see if we can get a bounce back. Okay. Looking for 420 to break through here again. I'm getting real volatile. Good thing I locked in some profit here. No reason to not lock in profit. Buyers still stepping up here. Okay. As long as those buyers keep stepping up there, I'm going to hold this until now, getting out there at 403. And that was a drop we were worried about. So those buyers, once those buyers were gone, it was like, hey, let me get out of this thing. So I think MTP maybe still has a little potential here. Might just be shaking. You can see the volume here. This is the good thing to look at. Volume still, this candle still a little early, but we'll see how this volume reacts. If we get a big spike in volume, if the volume spikes up here, 2 million shares on this sell-off, then this move might be done. So let's see. Volume's coming up here. 1.8 million, 1.6 million, 1.6 million, almost 2 million. So there's 2 million. That's what I was worried about, and that's why I got out. When I got out. So there it is. Predicting the squeeze here. What I want to talk about, now that we've seen the trade, we see when it went down, you can see it pulled back now to the 360, that VWAP area again. So I got out right at the perfect time. We were watching the level 2. And that's what I want you guys to see, is I'm always kind of looking at where that price action is. And like I said, that $4 area, we want to see that $4 area hold. But once I saw those sellers just really stacking up there, and also the big thing was the buyers. The buyers on level 2 they kept jumping up. Every time this thing would pull back, it just jumped up. And then finally, kind of this candle here, you can see how it just started. Look how the bottom of these candles here have wicks, right? You got wicks on the bottom of these candles, wicks. This candle is just nothing but selling. It's nothing but sell, red. So that's something to think about. Obviously, when we're looking for that move higher, again, you can see, wick, and then a big old red candle, and then look at this big old red candle. So no buyers stepping in now. And this move is probably done. I would say this move is done from here. So I wouldn't say we crushed it. I feel pretty good overall about it. I kept kind of just, jumping in here, trying to get this little move higher. Didn't always get the perfect move that we were looking for. But like I said, we were looking for that $4 break. That $4 break, it was coming. We wanted to see that $4 area break. We had that support there. Again, you can see this bouncing off of that previous area of support. And yeah, overall, it is what it is here on MTP. For this breakout, I'd say I was a little late on this breakout. I was kind of watching another stock at that point. But you can see this first little bull flag here, the pop from 320 all the way through to 386. Jumped in there at 355 and was looking for that push up there at above 4. Ended up getting out for just there at the 368. So it wasn't the exact spot that I actually, you'll see the trade. You've already seen the trade. So that's what it is. So there it is, showing you guys how I'm watching the price action, what I'm looking for. Again, the biggest thing to think about here for a squeeze like this, is the longer that this area holds. The longer that this area holds, right? The longer that this support area holds here, the better chance of a squeeze. Because what happens? You get all these buyers that are kind of buying the dip. You get the sellers who are selling into that. And finally, it just takes one big spike of volume. It ends up making all those short sellers cover because they're worried. Remember, MTP has a 6.6 million share float, 6.3 million share float here from the Trade Ideas Gapper Scanner. And that's what we're watching. We're watching to see, okay, this has a low float. There's a good chance that a lot of shorts are going to get stuck here. The more that these shorts are shorting, they're shorting. And you can see there's a reason that this thing just squeezes up like that. Because again, you're basically creating, I wouldn't say artificial buying pressure, but the longer that this stays in this area, the longer this area holds, when we do get that break to the upside, what happens? You get shorts covering, shorts are now starting to re-enter after that $4 break because they're thinking this is going to be a trap. They're thinking this is the bear. They're thinking that this is the bull trap here. So you do get shorts covering, and then you get other shorts now jumping in there at 410, 430 area, trying to crash this back down. And that's exactly what happens. So that's what we're looking for these types of parabolic short squeeze moves. I was excited. I was excited for like a halt. This thing, I think it had potential. If it would have squeezed over $4.30, if it would have squeezed, $4.50, $4.60, we would have got halted, and then there would have been, another good chance to get that move up there to the $5, $6 area if that halt would have came in there, because the halt would have then signaled everybody else to be like, oh, it's time to buy. So that's something to think about, with these halt levels. And when those halts happen, you get 5 minutes, right? You get 5 minutes where everybody's talking about it. Like, this stock's halted. It's all over Stock Twits. It's all over Twitter. And that's why we get these kind of insane moves sometimes. But I think at the end of the day, the longer that these areas consolidate after a move up like this, especially up to that 420 area, the longer that those areas hold like that 450, that 350 area holding there, you saw the buyer kept stepping up there on level 2. You kept seeing that. That's my indicator to be like, okay, I'm going to jump in, but I'm going to be cautious here. Obviously, I want to be a little cautious because this thing could just drop right through that support. We don't want to just get, we don't want to just hope and pray. No hoping and praying here. So that's basically the breakdown here of the squeeze, what I'm looking at in this trade on MTP today. So I want to give you guys just a kind of just a focus on this setup and why this setup can be very profitable when you do identify that there are, there's buyers stepping in there. There's a chance of a squeeze. This thing could go, right? It could squeeze higher. Now, obviously, I kept getting out a little early, on these moves, kept getting out. I got out there because I didn't want to hold this thing and then get crushed. I didn't want to have this type of move happen where we go from $4, if we go from $3.50 down there to $3 like that. So you got to be careful, and that's what I was doing, just kind of like, hey, it's on pins and needles, boys and girls, pins and needles. But beautiful move here. We got that break over $4. Like I said, it was coming. That $4 break, it wanted to come. As long as that 350 area held, we were going to get that break over $4 because, like I said, you got all these people who shorted. That's what you got to think about, right? Where are the shorts shorting at? Where are they shorting? What are they thinking? The shorts are shorting. They're shorting all this. They're shorting all these moves here, right? They're shorting. So if this area gets broke through there, if that area breaks through, what do you get? You get shorts covering all the way up there above $4. And that's why that price action happened. That's why that candle is the way it is. That's why you get this candle right there. That's from all the shorts who were hoping that this thing would just crash and sell off the rest of the day. But instead, once it broke, you do get the shorts who were short from like the $4 area. They're like, hey, I'm stopping out. I'm stopping out. So you get like stops getting ran basically on these shorts who have these mental stops. The same idea that if this sold off, I would have my stop there. I would end up getting out and add to that selling pressure. So we're thinking if this squeezes, what's that going to do? It's going to add buying pressure because all those shorts are getting covered. Because you're thinking, where are the shorts at? The shorts are here. The shorts are here. The shorts are here. The shorts are just in this whole area here, right? The shorts are basically following this trend, thinking this is going to sell off. So if this does start to squeeze, that's when the shorts have to cover because they're trying to get out. They're trying to get out. They don't want to get stuck in some crazy halt that then goes to $10. It's in this type of environment, the market, the way it's been. If I was a short, I would definitely be like, I don't want to get stuck in a halt here. I don't want to get stuck in a halt. And that's exactly what they got today. Or that's kind of what they got. Or something like that. Something like that. So if you guys haven't already, do me one big favor. Hit that like button, subscribe button, all the buttons down below. I'll talk to you guys